Good morning, students. In last class, we discussed about the Gauss laws applications. There are three special cases: value charge distribution, surface charge distribution, and line charge distribution. We discussed in last class value charge distribution in case of uniform charge distribution in a sphere. In this case, there are three separate cases: a point outside the sphere, a point inside the sphere, a point on surface sphere. In last class, we discussed the electrical field due to the point outside the sphere. Now, in this class, we discuss about the remaining two cases: a point on surface of the sphere, a point inside the sphere. So very simple, a point on the surface of the sphere. Just we recall our last class, what is the electrical field? E is equal to outside the sphere is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by small r square. This is the electrical field due to point outside the sphere. Simply we want a point on the sphere. We write here r is the outside sphere of the radius. Here capital R is the radius of sphere. We simply replace the small r is equal to capital R. We rewrite the equation 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square. This is a point charge on the sphere. Here we see the point charge on the sphere. Here electrical field is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square. Why? Because why we are writing capital R here? The charge and the center of the sphere charge separate distance. What is this? Capital R. That's why we remove the small r and we write the capital R here. This is the electrical field due to a point on the sphere. Okay. So diagram just like this: the sphere charged uniformly, center of the sphere O, radius of the sphere R. So here we consider a small element ds area. Area ds area outside of the sphere, and the electrical field also in the direction of the surface area. So angle between these and this cos 0 degrees. We get the E is equal to 4 pi r square. So finally we get, simply we replace the E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by small r square. We write the capital R square on the sphere. So our next topic is at a point inside the sphere. In first case, what is that? Point is outside the sphere. In second case, point on the sphere. But here point is inside the sphere. Like okay, diagram here. This is our sphere. Here our point. This is a Gaussian surface. It is also on the sphere. So here charge distribution, value charge distribution, charge by value. What is the value of sphere? We know that value of sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is the value of sphere. Here we find the electrical field. Find the electrical field due to the inside the particle of sphere. So first of all, we find the general electrical flux. After that, we write the Gauss law due to electrical flux and equate them, and we get the answer. Okay. So see here, what is electrical flux? Integral E dot ds. What is electrical flux? Integral E dot ds. So remove the dot, ds cos. From the diagram, we consider here small area ds. Electrical field always outside the sphere. This is also outside the sphere. So both are angles between 0 degrees. Cos 0 1. Integral ds from 0 to 1. 1. So write the constant outside of the equation ds. But what is the distance from P and O R prime? So integral yes, surface area of the sphere. Surface area 4 pi. What is the radius? Prime. So prime square. R prime square. This is the general flux. Okay, this is the general flux. This is the general flux of the inside the sphere. So what we write now? By using Gauss law. Inside sphere. For case is inside a point inside sphere. This is okay. We write Gauss law. What is Gauss law? Y is equal to integral E dot ds is equal to the charge distribution Q by epsilon. Q by epsilon. So what is Q? Generally total our sphere charge is Q, but here our sphere R prime, so we write the Q prime. So we know that rho is equal to Q prime by V. So Q prime is equal to Q dash equivalent to rho into V. What is V? Value of the charge at R prime. What is V is equal to 4 pi 3 pi R cube. But here what is our radius? R prime. That's why we write here R prime. So substitute here. Q prime is equal to Q dash is equal to V. Go pi R 4 by 3 pi R prime cube. This is the Q dash. So right here Q electrical flux pi is equal integral E dot ds is equal to what is the Q dash? Rho 4 by 3 pi R prime Q. So this is the equation 2. This is the equation 1. So equating both, equation 1 is equal to equation 1 is equal to equation 2. What is the equation 1 value? E 4 pi R prime square is equal to prime not a dual here. Prime is R prime square. So electric flux is equal to rho 4 by 3 pi R prime cube. So cancel and I will take simplify this equation. 4 pi cancel. Next square cube cancel. We write E is equal to rho by 3. Okay. So we forgot here. What is that? Epsilon naught. Epsilon naught. So here also epsilon naught by epsilon naught. What is the R prime? This is the electrical field. A point inside the sphere. So we rearrange this equation. What is rho? Rho is equal to 4 by 3 pi R cube. 4 by 3 pi R cube. So right here P is equal to rho 4 by pi R cube by 3 epsilon. So we rewrite the equation. This is also one of the equation. This is the equation of the electrical field inside the sphere. We see the Draw relation between three cases: a point inside the sphere, a point outside the sphere, a point on the sphere. Once again I repeat here, listen carefully. Just simply they ask outside the sphere, we find out, we get the answer simply inside the sphere. The smaller replaced by the capital. But in case of inside sphere, we consider some considerations here. Inside the sphere, our Gaussian surface, Gaussian sphere is enclosed inside it. So we first of all find the general flux, and after that we write the Gaussian flux. After that we write the Gaussian flux. Both are equal, and we simplify, we get our the answer. Okay.